Agradaa video yi e na ye kokoshe ye ai na wa wo hwe video na utimi hu se ye maame Agradaa sabre de said the nyama esi ekono ne ra ho yie pa because nkaga na ha de enim say or Agradaa wako police custody da na okoye no wanche na afi we de anko yie ama na mpanifo se afi bi esan we de afi we de afa ne kon ho yie pa no onim se nko okọ na 2 days ana say okra 1 day grant no so we de akoye te weeks no get it to a month na we na che say ensema ekoso ni bi e kire man se sabre no Agradaa no ne said the wabeka se bail condition na ye de man ano ohye yie pa ama se na busuafo ne na sorryfo binum na se ni kununum ne ade e fa underground ne ade se o metimi afine another means another way aye betimi ayi ne afri mu because abrade there said the nyawe si kono enko yie ma na bi na enra say na nko ne journalist ba ko de pem so gidigide say ma ne fa camera ne kransi ne so because na ni abre na me nua be ma na e wa homa ne so say ye pese ye busa ne mu on ne nsem ne de ba say awadi akire yie pa no kra more information was so say wo betimi de amaya hu say sabre ya Agradaa ebusuafo binum papa police fo bi a che ne omu pese ye didi omu anim de call company fo bi anim fa ne human rights ne ade hu say omu say de omu treaties Agradaa sabre de ase ya call over the bar no enti no yenhwe ne yenye empanifo mo ananka yenyini mfi animanimu ya no eno ene ye kobia ye kobusa menua be ma nana say watimi ama ye verification on this issue nana me ma kwa aba
yeah menua ba me just
na za ensem ye nkofo akeka say ye Agradaa ebusuafo ne na sorryfo binom say no omo de dwanto esisi mpanimfo bi so ne ade say omo mo a omo no muntimi enyi Agradaa emfimu no asem ne mu no kwene say na de na awo kafa ho.
All right, so first of all in chia kese nkoma etifo ahwefo ene obibia we nyabra o hwe right here on this particular platform. You see, yesterday when we had a program and a program no Penas TV no, we made people aware say in semna ekoso no aside from Agradaa or ye normal human being or ye normal Ghanaian citizen like us no, there was a conscious effort to make sure say she will be punished. Brony friend punitive actions. So at the end of the day, no, Agradaa the ekoso nyina no, because she thought say okay we about 9-day wonder ye bet no, ye didn't be court. Obe pre for bill no abifinu asan be din kwasi asem but this time around no it's say kwa aba no she's used to sales because you saw kwa ache one so you realize say first day na Agradaa e court no okwen wa makeup na we ni nimie and she was smiling as in fun because she thought say obepie she thought that the law says within 48 hours per or say your money bill. So she thought say obinya bill. But you see, this is the one of the first time we've seen the judicial system sideline and I said go. I won't say so many police for now, but they are doing what is mandated. What is mandated is the law. And nothing Agradaa na junior will be pay. But one thing Agradaa I forget say and say. Prosecutors, you know, they've always planned ahead. So this is what they said. Okay, Agradaa, remember bill 150,000 and 100,000 back and a 50,000 back because in him say case na yedin or 3 different courts or so. And you can't say you public servants. Now public servants you will be all year by juma or more juma or a soldier for a police for a doctor for me juma or Ghana hospitals near the other. You be on a salary a year more than 2,000. So obi a civil servant and a salary more than 2,000 cedis. No, it's a nipa no sebiu or you penny and a titri. I was a jumenim. A hot and Agradaa who started say so she was able to get some. Now onye bi kra na bakono a year certified because in the cases in 3 different courts no. Then this is what happened. Or they a year pay slip of one or do you government officials and as a government workers, civil servants. So okay, many nkofo it more than 20 million old Ghana cedis a month. Omo pay slip ni we NHS omo yejuma e Ghana service like Ghana police near the other. And omo say okay, odi aba ya ate. Afen ye de controller, accountant, wine department. And also sin endre nua be ma ba it will take more than a week. So you see say all these things are constant efforts to make sure that Agradaa will still be behind bars, not just to punish her, but to make sure that she will not come back and come and distort the investigation. Sure. Ghana police for mu ye juma pa. Ma minti bibi hon show. Unim say Ghana police have spoke to over 300 people. Omoko Agradaa, sorry. Sad in this year. Unim sa.
Really?
Yes.
NSSCI did omo ye juma pa.
They are working. So Agradaa sa same way our be. Once the first ni nyina pa Agradaa sem fine or you comfort but you woni so enipa. Inti same be say buyer eba you'll have seen Samiji Ifumu saying say release Agradaa. You'll have seen the likes of MPP, certain people say Agradaa seen a TV on usu enipa. But this time around Agradaa have exhausted all options. Or sorry the president attempt or sorry the King Japan attempt so yewanya obi ntimi ene ne nkon okrom ha say or sorry the Mahama attempt ti wa ya masisi an obi apono. Now Osha Agradaa na sin ye de ni call jail no wa fon ayese pin. Look at her. Therefore, look on the screens. We enya Agradaa yenim no. She looks miserable. Inti a plan and plotting na. Me kasi I said na plan, but a tactics. And they to say we will exhaust all measures as the prosecutors to make sure that Agradaa will be in the police cells till you made the case. And remember, immediately. Agradaa your money bill crana. Agradaa only 2 weeks will fee. She will be going to jail because now police for etimi aiding enya all the hardcore evidence from many people. Na me nua bema, me nua abati. Obi de courts. Not 3 people or mobile as witness cry. Case no will lose 70%. Now over 300 people coming to say me the 10,000 buy, me the 20,000 buy. Your charges is more than and Agradaa yan shini ya Sana G-Man okay the 90s a year he felt so a big superstar and name him Shatawali he was sentenced in prison for life and he was put on death row. It took the life of Kufuor to bring him out of cells. It took the life of what? Kufuor to pardon G-Man. So Agradaa then a man for Becca so BP Ghana see as sound. Yet you be so woman 10 years. There's no way Mahama Ba or Bema a fraudster a because when you say the other people no or the bear campaign, but me put your on pet when you musemate. So all these things no I buy and Agradaa say okay fine in Semnaba. As lawyers, what can we do? So they were reaching out to people in power in Kofor because trust me, Agradaa only nipe hunu keke only in Kofor in power. Because she's very, very popular and she's very powerful. But this time around, nobody is willing to help her. Obini wobeti na asem. Na wako frauding Akuffo, na wasuma Akuffo so monko eye First Lady Prez Akuffo wont say, "Oh, Madam First Lady, yes sir, Agradaa ya about time ben. About time ya, oba Akuffo e bana sorry e man fraud you mo. Evil wicked woman, I'll say it again. This is not bad time. Abrochia, this woman will have been in jail for 100 years. So nobody is willing to listen to Agradaa. Nobody will give in to her. She will go to jail and the law will take a course. One more on person on follow the footsteps of Agradaa. No on the bibia beto and a kofiniama. No the bibia beto harvest. No she abrochi even say elections someone for donatima or crana. You give accountability and you have to give accounts. Say and the best skinny says me no can say Donald Trump or court because of those things because scanning the mouth for election and what's your call bank account you need to use it for only election activities related activities. In the Ghana and you have to be egu abrochi and kasanko for no their church activities all will be regulated. The money which comes to and flow you bet make us be hunina Agradaa there I found huna we di inti sa pardon na Agradaa open there unya and there's no will be nya because what I know from a reliable source is that NDC will not give in. Who says Samiji if you have a general free Agradaa you want to be tagged with a person or frauding Akuffo. What if those people are NDC people? Have you seen Kojo Opon Nkrumah, Communication Minister Eslowusu, Adrasafo and Co. coming to say it's a release Agradaa? My be woman rights and a human right. This is a criminal, a hardcore criminal, a reincarnation of Namwan, our ba, to come and dupe innocent Ghanaians. And for the first time, the law is going to work because say people no say oyi ne ho eno ne be twa pitch ono ane ba ohwe no e ma ne koda cells 90 days we need to put this woman behind bars na enye a lesson to people. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Na a lesson will be intimi sorry enye advert film bia o TV so say bra ni say ni ekoso Agradaa is not the first person but no ye ne kasiem and ono so ye ne loud anything and ho aba asem no.
Nana Agradaa issue ye kan ho asem ye ba legal matters efa Agradaa issue
Yeah.
Sa three sureties ye dem Agradaa ye say they should be civil servant. Is it because Agradaa nti ne yama ne sa efe ne sen bail condition instead of want me meet then they will keep her in the efe ne sen prisons because that's the questions people are questions coming up to me right now and they say almost share that no man is three sureties now say not precisely news almost state said they should be civil servants Agradaa nkwane this bail conditions we am na say other people so me face the same bail conditions.
Okay, so look at this. First of all, no, it depends on the condition. For example, me wa ha say and Prez Akuffo wont sebi onyu obi akoda. Remember, I'm using it as a scenario. It's not true. Okay, so hypothetically, I'm saying, say, in scenario from Prez Akuffo wont only bema fufura akoda. That is a clear criminal offense. I'm defaming the first lady without any probable cause and without any facts and figures. And you see, a chimia, fine, they will treat it as misinformation. Misinformation. You can't jail me, you can't put me behind bars for a year. But usually, the time the Ghana Police Service and the prosecutors will try and bring out certain measures like this. And I said, try as much as possible and bring in certain tactics like this. Is when the gravity of the crime is high. The gravity is say, Boni Agradaa di no, nimu duo no. This time around, Boni nimu ye do. What's the first issue nearby? Not say or yet charlatantic things on TV station.
Yes.
I know the ever balk on your close TV station it down. But once about so yeah, body for front. This time around, there's hardcore evidence. Okay, well, we're duping Kofo Sikano. The gravity of the crime is very high. Remember, say the Agradaa in terms of law, you do be our via obi tu akosi obi so ewo ni fi agi ni sika armed robbery etowa. It correlates the same way as what Agradaa did. In terms of law, you need to have for phone and have for 10 city. They all regard it as theft. Usually, the gravity of the money depends on it and maybe what you do to the victim. What am I say? Now, obi akowiya mobile phone. Now, no, me share article be Ghana web. Obi kowiya mobile phone. Your man 11 years. Obi kowiya goat. Your man 12 years. 12 years. And the judges will tell you, say, and your fault. We are just going by the playbook, which we understand. It is obi akoye we nyeme we nyan obi ama nkofo. Hwe Only Mkrofo Kasa, you say young Mkrofo Kito and Agradaa, sorry, who over 5,000. 5,000. You see, you've been to Agrada's church before, and yes, yeah. Compounding in inside knows why you choke. Woman back home, I say at the point in time, no suicide building in Bibu. Yes, because I'm not for a bottom pimp. So 5,000 people behind the 10 cities back right here, 50,000 cities. So all these people, if I say a half a scammer, what Agradaa, and then do here what will mutikos or mukufi a pure criminal offense. So the gravity of this is more like an armed robbery. It's say a shemu ya near ye per se no pianti asia. You better regard Agradaa as a hardcore criminal. I will wear an awajin kofosika. So it's just the same. So obiaji obisika and obisode a dream be and I say some kind of format biaji obisika ni a criminal offense. So the gravity of the crime is so huge to the extent say they've deployed these tactics to make sure Agradaa will be there. Now one of the things one of the things make Agradaa still be in police cells are prosecutors. They are every day finding new means and ways to make sure Agradaa will still be in police cells. It's because of investigation. Yempese Agradaa be kofi no start him na nkofa na because okay mo am say maji musika metua musika mamo mema musika si and I say mo kama nuntum. So the prosecutors are making sure, because trust me Agradaa ye bail na first assembly see na 2 days be bail na can say we have foolish case obe frɛ wo mo a omo sika ni nya no ape bi kakra mo say yenka no kukum and now the omo bra sorry ni yenka before I realize all the star witnesses They'll be gone. Before I realize, all the star witnesses, they will be gone. Until prosecutors who said no, Agradaa a criminal woman, or be Tima faculty can be so I say case no, and I distorted the facts of this case no. This is what they did. They deployed tactics to make sure Agradaa would be in prison. I'm saying yeah, Agradaa be track Christmas our prison cells. Say first or by no Tony, no son or sister. I don't know women any moody at them. Or be catch or Reverend above for can be. Or say you think you're untouchable until the law catches you. Or feel say one yoga in a buying bra is so more. And I'll be saying you be. So that is what is really happening to her.
Oh, okay. I shall say, yeah, seminal, and ye brana na. Aye, or church the Muama Yatia say, Agradaa no him say, or quab and then it's ya. Ain't no walk on what to new makeup a Cassiania, and they are fun and what's at it, and said Jamawujna. Evans, we are sorry them, Nana, or ye, or preaching no. The Aquabanina, and said.